Claude Hagerty here. I work with race teams all over the world, helping them to get sponsored easier than ever before. One of the questions I get a lot from the race teams I work with is, how do we approach an existing sponsor that's been with us for a while? And how do we approach them to see if perhaps they would be interested in upping their commitment without jeopardizing the deal we already have? What a great question that is. And we're going to talk about it today in our quick tip of the day. So the question is, we're looking to approach our sponsor to see if they would be interested in giving us more money, and we want to do it in a way where we don't jeopardize what we already have. Folks, I have played and experimented with this over the years, and what I'm about to share with you is probably the way I have found that this works best for me. I use this approach all the time. And the race teams I've shared this with, many of them have went out and actually did exactly what I'm going to suggest to you today. And I think every single one of them was able to get more money. So here's how we do it. I like to go in back into the sponsor and say, hey, how are you? I'd like to revisit what we're doing here. And today I have two proposals for you to consider. The first one is exactly what we did last year. Option A, you pay me what we did last year, and I'm going to do exactly for you what I did last year. Last year you gave me this. These are all the things I did for you. We'll just keep it the same. If you're good with that, we're good to go. But before you decide, I also have option two. What if there was a way that I could help you a little bit more and you could help me a little bit more? So what I was thinking this year, what if you increased your commitment by a little bit and bump it by 50% or so? And I can offer you this, and this. So you pick 5 or 6 things that you can offer them over and above what you did last year. So again, option A, you pay me what we did last year and I'll do exactly the same. Or B, what if I could do this, and this over and above what I did last year and you pay me a little bit more? Option A, option B, with no pressure, right? Because the worst that they could say is like, I like to keep it the same. You're like, no problem. Or many times, especially if you can give them 4 or 5 things that will give them more value. What if I did this, and this over and above, and you pay me a little bit more? When I've used this and when my students have done this, probably 80 to 100% have agreed to the increase, especially if they're going to get more in value. Claude Hagerty here. I hope that helped you here today.